because I ride with the window down. So
There's not enough sun to give me a tan.
stop.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, boot up.
Boop boop. We're live. We is live.
There we go.
Oh man.
Oh. So did everyone have a rainy Memorial Day like we did here in Tennessee?
Oh my God. It was raining I know it was raining in New Jersey when I was there Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday afternoon it cleared up. I don't know about you guys, but it cleared up Monday afternoon for Memorial Day.
I don't know. I thought I saw Dolly Parton do the backstroke, so I called it Islands in the Stream. So
Hey, here we are.
what's
Woo-hoo.
up?
All right. We are
Greetings from California, people.
back and ready to go. Yeah.
Mike's ready because he's got his favorite coffee mug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock this because I have the same one. I need to just one day just bring it on.
Well, a fan sent me that for I forget her name, the girl at Amity Jaws Group. They did the Christmas thing,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
she sent her present to the Secret Santa, and the Secret Santa basically blew her off, didn't send her anything. So I sent her, so I sent her a book. So that was like a thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's
Very
nice.
good. Very
That
nice.
person
Nice.
gets cold next year,
That's right.
amongst other
Yeah.
things. Okay.
Well, hello everybody. We are happy to be back here post Memorial Day weekend. You guys have a good Memorial Day weekend despite the weather?
I did.
Did it?
I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, because I slept.
We did too.
It's always good. That's always good, Janie.
Recuperated, went out a couple of times, just to meet up with some friends but it rained. It just rained so bad in the South here. So
Oh,
I
all
spent the
through
whole
here
week.
too. Yeah.
yeah,
It was great here. It started raining about 20 minutes ago. Finally.
really.
Yeah, I hopped on the bike a bit Sunday morning and kind of headed out because it had finally tried to stop. And up in Middletown, Harrisburg Airport, they were doing air show, and Blue Angels were in town. So
Oh, nice.
I kind of zipped down through, and the main drag that takes you from Harrisburg to there, I guess tickets sold out months ago, and people were literally lined up and down the main road. I mean, for couple miles because you're in a big flat area next to the airport. You're going to be able to see everything. But across the road is railroad tracks. Every parking lot, every crossing, they had police. They had everything blocked off. I mean, there was a ton of people out there. So it was good to see a good show. Whoa, Janie, what are you doing? Hey.
Honestly, I'm not drinking. I promise. I have a Coke Zero. That's it.
That was funny.
That's great.
Live. That was funny.
You awake now?
This is why the rest of us don't drink while we're on the show. Hint, hint.
Sheesh.
It's from Burger King, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Hey, Robert is saying hello. Hello, Robert. Happy to have you on here, buddy.
Hey, Robert.
Very cool. Well, tonight we thought we would do a commemorative edition show tonight, and it kind of goes out in memoirs of the holiday we just had, but not just for Memorial Day, but for anyone and everyone who serves, who has served, or currently is serving. Right. Just kind of a little thank you to you guys and to our own Michael Smith. Mike, we know that you have served and done some time in the military. Well,
thanks for your service, Michael.
Thank you.
As well as everybody else. I made the mistake one time of asking if he was in the Navy. I never did that again. I just figured that out right away.
What, Michael, were you a Marine, Mike?
Army.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Do you guys have any family members that served as well?
I don't think. My uncle served in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather was in World War II.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
My grandfather was in World War One. My uncle was in World War II.
Wow.
Oh, wow. No kidding. Wow. What about you, Janie?
Grandfather and great uncle in World War II, South Pacific Navy.
Wow. Wow.
And then what we can track is that we actually do have family that fought in the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
So yeah.
some lineage. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a daughter of the American Revolution.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's really cool.
Thank you, Kelly. So sweet.
Hey, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning
Hey,
in.
baby girl.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Thank you.
Didn't hear you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very cool. I had a couple in the military. The grandfather that fought World War II. He was on a carrier. I had probably a cool thing. I had would have been a great uncle, who was a doctor and medic in World War I. Went over. I think it was in France. He was in the trenches. He got shot, I think in the leg or something like that. So they yanked him out, healed up, sent him back in because he was a medic. And World War I was just with the trench warfare and all that kind of stuff was just horrible. Sent him back in, and the poor guy, he was out and they were gassing. And
Oh,
he
wow.
fell, and his gas mask fell off. I mean, it didn't. He survived. I mean, he lived a pretty good life. But when he came back to the States, the government yanked his license to practice, so he couldn't be a doctor because they didn't know what the long-term effects would be of mustard gas. They didn't affect the mind and stuff. So yeah, it was really,
because of
really
his cognitive, cognitive skills. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But my dad still has his jacket, his gas mask, because at the time, a lot of that stuff you could bring back with you, from what I understand. So yeah, pretty cool.
My ex-father-in-law, he served in Korea, and honest to God, he looked exactly like Elvis.
Wow, really?
In his fatigues, yeah. And so my ex-mother-in-law would take my sister-in-law when she was little, her name was Diane, and would take her to an Elvis movie, and she would sit there and point at the movie theater and go, "Oh, look, it's Dad! Look, it's Dad!" And everybody would go, "What? Elvis is your dad?" But Floyd looked a lot like Elvis. It was uncanny.
When I was in Germany, we go over to Darmstadt, a different post, but it was Elvis Presley dining hall.
Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Though he lived off post, so I'm not sure he ate there a lot. Yeah.
Got a couple comments here. Kelly saying, "Mike, thank you for your service."
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah. We got Victor chiming in saying, "Greetings from LA."
Victor.
Very cool.
I'll see you tomorrow, Victor.
Yeah. And happy belated Memorial Day weekend. Our friends below the border. Yeah. Very nice. Very thoughtful. Yeah.
Yeah, Victor, I'm meeting Victor at the Jaws exhibit tomorrow morning. So
I have no bail money.
There you go.
We're gonna jump in the shark's mouth.
Let's see what happens after that.
Very cool. All right, and we have Robert saying, "My paternal grandfather served in the RAF as a maintenance worker, most frequently on the English Electric Lightning fighter jet." Very cool. Wow, great connections, people. Yeah. Very, very cool. Awesome. So we're gonna be hitting on service. We're gonna be hitting on just about all aspects of it. And we thought we would kind of focus on, since back in the day we're a bit of tying into movies, music, things of that nature. We'd hit on some notable people that did serve, and some of these people perhaps you knew, some of these perhaps you knew a lot. You might even know something more about it than we do, and chime in. But perhaps you might come across something you didn't know. I always stumble across some facts, and there was two people I ran into doing research for this that blew my mind, and I'll kind of share it with you as we go through it. So we thought we would kind of work our way through some of these guys. But before we do, I just want a little plug for us. We're trying to grow our YouTube page, guys. So hop on YouTube, and, you guys at home, if you see it, pass it around to someone who maybe hasn't seen us or caught us on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Give us a little thumbs up or drop a little comment. You come across something you like. Really trying to grow that page and get that a little bit more seen. So hop on that if you could, for us, guys. And if you miss any shows, go catch them and listen to us on Spotify. We're about 53 episodes on Spotify right now as well. So
Seriously?
yeah, you can listen to us on the phone, listen to us
Wow.
in the car. So I've been trying to be good about staying on top of that. So at any rate, yeah.
Well, my younger / cousin / nephew, because they all call me Aunt Janie, really loved hearing one of our episodes on Spotify. Actually, he heard like about 4 when he was on the road. So
No, that's cool.
that's the millennials right there. So we must be doing something right.
Well, we need some fresh blood. We need new blood in the water because
Yep.
the shark doesn't want our old asses as much anymore. You know what I mean? We need some fresh blood.
And I'm on blood thinner, so the shark doesn't like my blood. It doesn't taste real.
That's right. All right. Kelly chiming in saying I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Vietnam War. Yeah, we're all about roughly that general time frame as far as age goes, give or take a few years. Yeah, very cool. So we're going to dive in by era, kind of by war era a little bit, and pick up on some notable people. And I went back as far as World War I, thinking, am I going to find some? And we could do 3 shows on the amount of people that have served that are, well known for one thing or another outside of their military service. And a couple here that I was pretty familiar with, but a couple here, like, I didn't quite realize that they were old enough that they served in World War I.
Wow.
Yeah. John Bowles, Charles Bickford. Now, Buster Keaton, I would have said World War I, but I'll be honest with you, Walter Brennan, for some reason, I thought there's no way he served in World War I. But yeah, 1894 to 1974, it never dawned on me that, he was of the age. Yeah.
Yeah, 26 years old during World War I.
World War I,
when he was born, yeah.
Yeah.
Bogart too could have.
Yeah, very much. And Humphrey Bogart, Randolph Scott, who dear God, that guy made it, damn near 100 years. Some of these guys are still around, kicking around from World War II yet, which is really, really impressive.
God
and
bless
if you go back and do a little research on these guys, some of the feats that they did and some of the things that they were able to conduct in a prior life just blows your mind.
Yeah.
This is, I want to say, part of that era that just didn't talk about things,
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah. Hey, we got Mark dropping in to say hi. Hello, Mark.
Hi, buddy.
Mark.
Tonight. Yeah. Yeah. So really cool. I wonder with Buster Keaton, I wonder if that's what kind of helped push and drove him a little bit. Because you know how he was a physical comedy and his stunts.
Right.
Some of the, some of the chances that he would take with things. To this day, when you watch him, like he's doing like the clock tower deal and in front of the railroad, but the one that gets me the most, because they had one take on this, is the one where the house falls over.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the window frame goes around him.
Around him. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't care how many people you got on set measuring that. You're the one that's got to stand there and let that thing come down.
Yeah.
And that just, man, every time I see that, I'm like, wow. Might not be the same as getting shot at, but I'll tell you what, man, you got to have some brass if you're going to let somebody do that. Yeah. Trust me takes on a whole new phrase at that point. So yeah.
Sure does.
Yeah, very much. And yeah. And, I really like the fact that as of in the last decade or so, they're starting to show a little bit more light on World War I. They're kind of bringing back a little bit of that. Now it's been 100 years, and you're starting to see some movies pop up. 1917. Do you guys happen to see that?
Yes.
Let me. Can I tell you about 1917? So, when 1917, before it came out, I got an invitation to go to the very first screening of 1917 in Paramus, New Jersey. The very first screening, I sat next to Sam Mendes while we were watching the film. After the film ended, I got up and I clapped and I cheered with the people next to me. And my screening and that clapping and cheering made the trades the next day. They talked
No
about
kidding.
it was a great 1917 was my favorite film of that year. I mean, it lost out to Parasite, but 1917, shot in one take, was a terrific film and a great tribute to it's almost the forgotten war, like you said, Nate. World War One, World War Two was glamorous and good versus evil, the Axis and the Allies, but World War One was a very important war that we had to win against our enemies. And 1917 is a great film.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a great film.
Yeah, Kansas City is the home of the World War One museum.
Oh, is it really, Mike?
Yeah?
Wow.
No kidding.
Oh, wow.
Did
So
not
funny,
know
Mike.
that.
Flying over when I was coming to California, I'm looking at the flight map and I'm like, I turned it on and it said Lee Summit, and that's where you are. It's like,
Yeah.
I waved.
was
I said, hi,
waiting.
Mike. I said, hi, Mike. Bye, Mike.
He's like, oh, look, there he goes. Okay.
Wow, World War One museum there. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And World War One was like, you could almost say it was like the pivot of like the experimental war as far as technology went. So many things were emerging. You had your really high caliber weapons coming to fruition, your 30-06 and stuff like that, your 45s. You had,
Planes. Yeah.
oh my
Tanks,
God. Listen,
Tanks.
the planes, the tanks were out. They were in their infancy, but
Yeah.
the planes, Mike, the damn planes, half those planes were canvas with paint on them, with wood frames, and they're shooting at each other
Yes.
in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, they
That's
talk
where
about
the first
they talk about
dogfights.
the subs and stuff, but just oh my gosh,
Yeah, those first dogfights were in World War One in the clouds. It's
unbelievable,
Yeah.
incredible, awesome. So we've got. Let's move on to World War II. I came across 5 pages of guys who served, and again, some of which I recognize or I knew, or I thought that they did, but then some I had no idea. Here just a couple. I've got 2 pages full of these guys here. Henry Fonda. I mean, I knew that he served in the Navy. Jimmy Stewart. And I'm sure you guys know more about him than I do, but I mean, when he was what was it? Miracle on
No, you're thinking of Wonderful Life.
Is it Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
When he was like breaking down credit, he said he was
At the
still
bar.
dealing with the mental stress and the PTSD from the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That scene is very pivotal because he wasn't acting. That's basically how he felt after coming back from World War II. And it's going to pretty much hit on that when the new movie comes out here pretty soon. I think it's like November, based on his life. And it's going to focus on that time.
Yeah. And how about the Golden Girl driving a damn truck and doing stuff in World War II? I mean, how cool is that? Yeah. Very cool.
Now you know why she could take on Stanley Spornak.
Yeah. Mike, you're muted, buddy. Oh, okay.
He's doing it on purpose.
On purpose this time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I don't know if she wasn't quite a movie star, but she was a celebrity in her own right and sovereign. But Queen Elizabeth II served as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. She did. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
She sure did.
She was a mechanic.
She welcomed Winston Churchill, and she was she's a biggie.
Mm-hmm.
And
look at all these stars. Look at that.
Listen, and including all the people we saw on the previous page. When you see these people, these were the tough guys. These were, pardon my French, the badasses. These were, when you looked at them, it wasn't a hard sell when they were trying to pull off a character, because this is what they were in real life prior. You look at the stories. Mike, I know your favorite was Lee Marvin. You said. Kirk Douglas, Gable, Charles Bronson. I mean, dear God, these guys, they didn't have to act being tough. I mean, that was something that they had to do at some point in their life. So pretty impressive. Yeah.
And it was also a time where I wasn't around, but my dad would tell me, and my Uncle Billy would tell me that you felt that threat, and you stepped up, you volunteered, you didn't wait to get drafted.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You had a job. You had a
go.
job to do. You had
Yeah.
a job to do.
Well,
Yeah.
and so many people that I've run across in doing research lied and signed up early,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
to get in,
Yeah. Speaking of Lee Marvin, Mike, I know we spoke about this. One of my favorite World War II films is The Big Red One.
Yeah.
The Big
Oh,
Red
yeah.
One, telling the story of Sam Fuller and then that branch, and Lee Marvin is fantastic in that film. If you people out there haven't seen it, look for The Big Red One. Terrific film.
All right.
If you're in Western Kansas, go visit Fort Riley, where the Big Red One is stationed. So,
Oh wow, look at
No,
that.
nice.
That's right. We're all moving to Missouri.
Wow. That's cool. We got a Mike Speck on the board there, guys. Here we
Already.
go. All right.
Already.
Hey.
I mean, just of all those, I mean, I singled out Lee Marvin because, he was one of the ones that he would never talk about his service.
Mhm.
And I joined, well, not right after, but within 5 years of the Vietnam War ending. And a lot of my superior officers and non-commissioned officers had served in Vietnam. And, you would ask them things and they would never talk about it. And they would tell you, the people that talk about it are the ones that weren't there.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Lee Marvin was in the Battle of Saipan. He was there were 247 people in his unit, and only 6 survived.
Ooh.
No kidding.
Wow.
Jeez, man. And I'm telling you, you guys, there's a database dedicated just to this that you can get on and look up. It's like Museum Stars in Service or something like that. And it is, when I looked, it was 7 or 8 pages full of people. So again, there's a couple people chiming in saying, here's like Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christy saying, wow. Yeah. Arthur, Fred Gwynn. Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
honey. That's my wife. Love you. Miss you.
Yeah. And I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. I mean, Christopher Lee, Ernest Borgnine, I mean, Eddie Murphy. I mean, you just go down the list. You could just about name actors from the era, and chances are they might have
They may have
spent a
served.
bit of time in there. So
Yeah.
very cool.
Audie Murphy was the most decorated soldier in World War II and became an actor, mostly in westerns. But he also did the Audie Murphy story, which is a great, a great representation of his time in the army. But Audie
And on
Murphy.
on the back of the day page, today is the 55th anniversary of Audie Murphy passing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect time to do this show then.
Yeah, I saw that. Ironically, that
There
and Greg Allman I saw both on the same day, which is an odd one. Yeah.
He died young too. He was only 46.
Oh wow!
Is that it? Really? Jeez.
Did he die in a plane crash? Audie Murphy.
I don't know. I'll look that up.
That sounds. I got to check into that. I don't know why that sounds.
Will Rogers did.
No. I don't know. I think that.
Very cool.
Speaking of museums, the bucket list for me is I would love to visit the World War II Museum in New Orleans. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah. Well, we got Victor asking a question. The Deer Hunter is my favorite war movie. How about all of you four?
Val, he did die in a plane crash.
He did, huh? See that?
Yeah. Wow.
How sad. How sad. Isn't that terribly tragic and sad, man?
So what's your if you have one favorite movie, what's your favorite movie to answer Val's question?
Hard.
That's hard. That's very hard.
1941.
Victor. That's Victor's favorite.
That's right. Okay, I'm going with Val on that one.
Hollywood.
I have to go either by era or as I grew up. Like right now, I'm a huge fan of like early America and like early European imperialism here in North America. I mean, I love history in general, but and right now we're coming up on the 250th, and man, with Ken Burns doing the new documentary and stuff like that, the one he did on
What
Ben
new
Franklin.
documentary?
What's
Ken Burns do? What is Ken Burns doing?
On the revolution. It's already done now.
Oh, okay.
I was like, let him finish. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am so excited and jazzed over that because it's just about some of my favorite eras. But if I had to pick a modern film, as if say the most recently my favorite film right now, I would have to say Fury. I love that film.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Terrific film.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple. I mean, I don't know if I can pick a favorite from the 40s.
Yeah.
From the 40s, I would pick Casablanca, which is a World War II themed film. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From the 50s, easily my favorite is Stalag 17. Okay. Which is a fantastic film. From the 60s, I'm not sure what's a great one from the 60s, but through the 70s, you got Midway, you got a bunch of those big budget World War II films. Of the modern era, I would put 1917 up there, would put Saving Private Ryan up there for sure. And Fury is a fantastic film, a great performance by Brad Pitt, great film. So many, but those are some of my favorites.
Yeah. All right, Janie, rattle a couple off.
The Patriot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Patriot, because I'm with you with the American Revolution. That's my era.
Yeah.
That's what I love the most. And anything with Saving Private Ryan, because that very opening, the very first scene, you really saw what those men had to go through. I mean, instantly. And there's one that's not really. It takes place during the war, but it wasn't really about. It kind of was, and it kind of wasn't. And it was how the people at home dealt with loved ones being gone during World War II, and that's a league of their own. Because all those women,
it's a nice little subplot of World War II.
It was, and what got me is when Tracy Reiner, Rob Reiner and his daughter, and Penny Marshall. She's on the ball team. She's on the ball team, and they're in the locker room, and she gets that letter. She gets the letter that her husband, had died.
George.
So George had died. And so it's the war, and then what happened at home. Swing Shift is another one with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
So it's those types of movies about it that I like.
Okay.
But also those who actually served in Schindler's List.
It's a tough one. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Powerful film. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
Oh gosh, let's see. The Deer Hunter.
Yeah.
And then almost the polar opposite of the Deer Hunter, Coming Home. Apocalypse Now. Saving Private Ryan. I did catch Pressure last night.
What is that, Mike? What is Pressure?
It's like the prequel to Saving Private Ryan. It's like the few days leading up to D-Day.
Yeah.
Is that with Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
Yep.
He plays Eisenhower. It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay. Eisenhower's family, his great-grandson and his family were there, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting.
You mean they were there with you at the screening?
Yeah, they came to the screening because the Eisenhower Museum, everything is in Abilene. So
right.
They're pretty local. Not real local, but they're in the same state.
Wow.
From the 50s, Cane Mutiny.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That's a great one.
Especially with Bogart. And then knowing his service and everything he's going through, it's like,
great movie.
Yeah.
African Queen with Humphrey Bogart. Yep. Another World War II themed film. So many. There's so many, guys.
Oh my gosh. And
go ahead.
Sorry. No, my fault.
No, it's not. I was just going to say the actual African Queen is down in Key Largo.
Is it
Oh, no
really?
kidding.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Wait, now, it's a stupid question. Doesn't that was a true story, the African Queen? I
I'm
wasn't
not
aware.
sure,
I wasn't
Mike.
aware
Mike,
of
do you
that.
know?
Oh, you mean you
No,
mean the
just the
actual
boat. The
The
actual
boat that
boat,
they
the boat,
used,
the
the
boat
used.
is,
Okay,
yeah.
Like
The
for
Boats
years,
steam used
cargo.
boat is
Yeah.
down there. Yeah.
for
gotcha.
years the bounty used to be in St. Pete.
Hey, go
Yeah,
JP.
okay. Really? The bounty
Yeah.
was.
You go on the bounty and walk
Oh,
around.
Yeah,
yeah.
you could. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, Mike. Yeah.
Very
Also,
nice.
guys, The Bridge on the River Kwai, another fantastic World
Oh
War II
my God,
film.
why
Yes.
did we not think of
Ugh,
that?
with Obi-Wan.
From
Yeah.
here to eternity.
Yes,
Yeah.
from here to
Yeah.
eternity. God, we could just spend an hour just
Yeah.
rattling off
There's
our
just so
That's-
favorite
many
films.
that you just
Very
yeah.
much.
And each movie is going to feel different for
Longest
each
Day.
person.
The Longest Day, another terrific film.
Great
Mhm.
film. Longest Day. Yeah. Yeah. All the renditions. Let me hit on a couple some people are chiming in with at home. We've got Kelly with Private Ryan, Uncommon Valor. That was a good one too.
That's a
Oh
good
yeah,
one.
Cal.
You almost
That's
have to
right.
look at it by decade
Yeah.
because I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah.
every decade you really get some great stuff. You know, like
Yeah.
like remember when I was like a teenager watching like Taps and stuff. I mean, just
Mm,
killer films. You know, yeah. We got Robert with a couple of really good ones. Das Boot. That was a
Terrific
damn good
film.
Oh
movie.
yeah, the
Oh my
boat.
god,
Yeah.
Memphis Belle.
another
Yeah.
terrific film.
Yeah, I saw the
All
Memphis
great
Belle and
films.
one of the guys from it down at the Reading Air Show, which is enormous. Anyone ever gets to
Wow.
Pennsylvania, the Reading Air Show is incredible. They set up last time I was there. They set up it was a mock of like a city block in Germany, and they have actual fights. They have dog fights. Planes come in and actually shoot
That's crazy.
traps at each other. It's
That's
incredible.
crazy.
Oh my! They had Russian planes there the last time from World War II. Now you know what I mean. I mean, really, really cool stuff. Yeah, you guys should look into that. Yeah, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. We got Christy with Saving Private Ryan. Yep, yep,
There's my honey.
yep. Robert with
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
No, Casablanca's great.
Yeah, yeah.
You should be able to see the piano at the museum, Val.
Oh, really?
Wait,
The,
say that again?
the piano from Casablanca is at
Is
the
there?
museum.
Oh,
No kidding.
Oh, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, man. I'm spending
He
the whole
was-
morning. Spending the whole morning there, man. I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
You should
Thank
be
you.
able to. There's a set of the Godfather, The Office with the desk, but
Cool.
but also the piano of Play It Again, Sam is there along with the
That's awesome.
along with the doors of the bar. I think.
Very nice. Very
Cat-
cool.
That's gonna be Oh wow. Casablanca is my favorite. Might be my favorite black and white film ever. My favorite of like that era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great,
Yeah.
great,
Oh,
great movie.
so awesome. So awesome.
We got Kelly chiming in saying We Were Soldiers. Yeah, another really good
Another
film.
great
Oh
one.
yeah,
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
That's a great film too.
And Robert, got to go with you on this one. Yeah, Flags of Our Fire and Letters Home from Iwo Jima. Another incredible film.
You know what's
Yeah.
weird about those two films? When I first got into World War II, it was, the Japanese. It's not a secret how the Japanese treated the American soldiers during World War II. It was notoriously they were notoriously cruel. If you were captured by the Germans, you had a 70% chance of surviving in one of their camps. If you were captured by the Japanese, you had a 30% chance of surviving. So for a long time, I harbored a lot of ill will towards, the Japanese, but it was the Japanese government that misled its people into what, what the Americans were. And those two films, directed by Clint Eastwood, those are two really good films.
Yeah.
Especially
Incredible films.
Letters from Iwo Jima shows you the human side of the Japanese soldier and what he went through, and it's a terrific film. So I've changed my whole outlook on, war. You know what? War is hell, man, and that's the truth. And those are great films.
Yeah. Angelina Jolie did a film a few years ago called Unbroken,
Yes.
which was about
Yes.
a true story. about
Angelina
Lisa
Jolie
Presley
directed
and,
it.
yeah, great movie. But then they did a horrible sequel that she had nothing to do with.
I heard that. Yeah,
But it's
I haven't seen that. And I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I wasn't
think
aware of
it's
the sequel, Mike. Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow.
I think
Now,
it's
does it
Zamparelli,
follow the same-
the guy.
Go ahead.
it follows Lou Zamperini back home.
Zamparelli,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Cool. Well, Mike, we're talking about some of our favorite films and stuff. Why don't we roll out a clip from one of your favorite shows? Sound good? Yeah. Mike requested a little Apocalypse Now. So, and,
Oh, boy.
we've all
Oh,
used
boy.
this phrase. Everyone's used this phrase.
Oh, I know which one's coming.
So let me bring that in here. Here we go.
Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I woke up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking big body. The smell, you know, that gasoline smell. A whole hill. Smells like victory. Someday this war's gonna end.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Classic
Couldn't find the
scene.
clip where he goes, "Charlie, don't surf."
Yeah. What do you know about
Fine.
surfing? You're from goddamn New Jersey. Yeah, it's great.
But
I
that
just-
was just such a great film. It actually won the Palme d'Or at Cannes as a work print. It wasn't even finished yet, and it won basically their best film. And I remember because when I was stationed at Fort Leavenworth, I ran the Post Theater, and we played it. And we had a couple people during the Flight of the Valkyrie scene that kind of flashed and had to leave the
Wow.
theater. So
No kidding.
it was a powerful film and well made. My friend Ben used to call it the best film ever made, except for the last 5 minutes.
Mm.
So,
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
I have a father-in-law that served in Vietnam and talks little to nothing about anything other than the fact that he was there. And he'll tell you the boat he was on, and that's about all he'll tell you.
Yeah.
That film, and then he said he went and saw The Deer Hunter. He said he walked out of The Deer Hunter, and he said that was it. He won't do military films anymore. He said it was too much. He said it just hit too close. It was way too much. Yeah, I mean, still won't mention a damn thing he did, but he said that was it. That was the drawing line. Never went to see Saving Private Ryan. I mean, think about the blockbusters that have been out in the last 20 years. Won't go see him.
Platoon, yeah. We didn't even mention Platoon. Yeah.
Yeah, Platoon. Yeah, exactly. Another one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, Platoon is great. I love
Oh
Platoon.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Very much air film.
Platoon, I from what I read and heard, it's the most accurate portrayal of Vietnam.
Yeah.
I mean,
what I heard.
Apocalypse Now is based on Heart of Darkness, and which is terrific. But Platoon is like, from veterans that I read about, that they really thought that was a really accurate. That film, it wrecked you, man. It's such a terrific film.
Oh, I was so mad when William Dafoe got shot at
Yes.
the end.
Yeah.
I cried. I was
Yeah.
like, no, not him.
But that was all based on Oliver Stone's. I mean, basically,
Yeah.
Chris Taylor, Charlie Sheen, he was Oliver
Yeah.
Stone.
Oliver Stone, who fought in
Yeah.
Vietnam. Yeah.
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 Wow. Yep. That was
And then
his-
he went and did Hot Shots. Figure that one out.
Charlie Sheen and Hot Shots Part 2.
Part two, that's right.
Part two, or we used to go to part two.
Let's jump
Topper,
back.
yeah.
Let's jump back into a couple more veterans here, and then let's delve into some more movies. Now we kind of got people talking about movies. Yeah, James is saying Stalingrad was a good film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Oh.
Couple people chiming in. Yeah, Robert saying I love Apocalypse Now, as well. But yeah, all right. So let's take a look. How about So I got to be honest with you. I know you don't hear a lot of credit still for Vietnam vets, but I think Korea is one era that really kind of gets swept over in the history books, big time. Doesn't
Wow,
really
Clint
get
Eastwood.
talked about in school.
Wow, Chuck Norris. Look at
And
that.
this is just a handful. I mean,
Harvey Keitel.
it really is a lot of guys. Yeah. Burt Young, who ironically was the only real damn boxer in the movie Rocky. You know what I mean?
He played Paulie.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my
he
God,
was.
Gene Wilder
you know?
served in the
How about-
army. Look at that,
How about
Wilder.
Gene Wilder?
Did, yeah.
Willy Wonka.
And Gene Wilder saw some active duty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a rifleman or something like that, if I remember. Harvey Keitel. I mean, Harvey Keitel said, the military is what set him straight the rest of his life as far as being a hard worker and going out there. And, yeah. And I was aware of,
Roy Scheider served in the Air Force in the 50s too. So
yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah. 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 Well, and was a boxer through military as well. Yeah. Yeah. Chuck Norris. I knew he had some military training. I think he was, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it says right there, Air Force. Yeah, he was Air Force. And that kind of launched got into, the arts that he was involved in. James Garner. James Garner was apparently, I think he was injured like twice.
Hmm.
He got shot twice. Yeah. And Clint Eastwood went in, and Clint Eastwood was on a training mission, I don't know, coast of California or something like that, and the plane went down in the ocean. And whoever was on board with Clint Eastwood, he and Eastwood swam back to shore. It was over 2 miles. And the military was so impressed, they kept him on and hired him just to train with swimming and stuff in the military. So, yeah,
Hmm.
pretty cool. Pretty
Wow.
impressive stuff. Yeah, awesome. All right, well, let's slide on over to a couple Vietnam vets here, some of which we already mentioned, Yeah, and again, some of these right away, like Lee Ermey. I mean, come on. I mean,
So
really.
awesome.
I mean, to this day, the
Full
first
Metal
half
Jacket.
hour of that movie, the whole movie's incredible. But the first, just listening to him, I can't tell you as a teenager how many times you dropped those one-liners on your buddies. I mean, come on. I mean, really.
I should have had. We'll play it next week. Lee Ermey, who's actually from Kansas City, Kansas, he also did a drop for Behind the Mics, and it was great. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we'll play it. We'll play it next week.
Oh, we got to hear. I'd love to hear
No one
that.
could insult.
What's that?
He was the best at insults. Oh my God, he was the best at insults.
Oh,
when
yeah.
he,
But they had to
Full
be
Metal Jacket.
that way in that
Yeah.
era. Even my
Yeah.
I went in the Army in '79, and my drill sergeants they were pretty tough. They weren't as crazy as that, but yeah, you were dropping and doing 20 push-ups if you looked funny, So yeah.
Yeah.
You were in that Lou Gossett era from one, Officer and a Gentleman was 1981. So that's what
Yeah.
we're probably like
Another
that,
good one.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another very good one. Yeah.
Wow, look
Yeah.
at these people, man.
Because the
God bless them
idea
all.
is to be a function as a group. You can't be an individual in the Army. You have to be part of a team. Everybody has to work together. So
Unit.
Yeah.
Lee Ermey
Right, exactly.
did that. Yeah.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, but I had a couple friends who went and served, and they said the idea was not to demean you, but to break you down so they could kind of build you back up.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Had to break you of whatever habits you had pertaining to yourself and start thinking about yourself as a cohesive unit.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 That's great. Wow.
Yeah.
I think I would have flopped out. There's no way. I don't have the. I wouldn't have made it. Well, maybe I would have been a Audie Murphy Part 2. I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. And then, for God's sakes, Magnum PI. And half of the chips, for God's sakes. Guys served in Vietnam. Had no idea. No clue. Yeah. Very cool. Awesome stuff. Yeah. All right. And I wanted to give a couple mentions of some more recent, but some guys have served a little bit more recent, and two of these just totally blew my mind.
Oh yeah, which one?
Completely. Well, Drew Carey. Now,
Oh yeah.
the story with Drew Carey, and I read it, and I don't want to delve too much because I mean, I'm not. But Drew Carey apparently had a horrible childhood. Lost his father when he was like 7. Had not good relationships with other family members, and went to Kent State twice, got kicked out, and had many personal issues to the point where he tried suicide a couple times. Enlisted in the military, and he said it gave me a place to stay, a bed to sleep in, and it gave me instant family. I mean, honestly, it sounded like it's what saved his life. Honestly. And I just was so blown away by reading that story about him. I had no idea. I mean, Drew Carey, for God's sakes, Mr. Chicago funny man, and came from that type of a background. And yeah, it sounds like the military really kind of saved him. So very cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. And the other one was Gal Gadot. Now, she didn't serve here in the United States.
No, she's Israel.
Yeah, Israel, when she was just drafted at 18.
Yeah.
I mean, blew me away. Yeah, I just had no clue whatsoever. Yeah.
I think Deborah Winger was too in the Israeli army.
Was she really? No kidding. Wow.
Really?
Deborah Winger.
Really?
Man.
Deborah Winger. Ooh,
Wow,
They were
that's
both
awesome.
and they were both a part of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's an interesting
about
connection
that.
there.
that's funny. You're right. Good.
That's like
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow, Mike.
Gotta
That's
put a Janie
that's
fact
a
there,
good one
too.
there, buddy.
Put a Janie factor.
Deborah
Yeah,
Winger,
because she
man.
played Diana's younger sister in the TV series.
Yeah,
That's true. How ironic.
That's
huh?
right.
true.
If you're in a Wonder Woman project, you must have served in the Israeli army.
I guess so, man. It's a requirement by
Yeah.
DC, apparently.
Well, why don't we start to go through some of the different movies, and I tried to classify the movies by the branch of military that we can kind of take a look at, just to look at things a little bit differently from, say, going through eras, and kind of jump in and out of some clips. And I try to do the same thing with some clips as well. So, some clips from a little bit from some of the different branches. So, while we're just fresh off the idea of Vietnam, I'm going to pull in a Vietnam clip here, which was a fairly new movie. And I want to say this is probably the movie that I think really started to salvage this guy's career, when you started to see him kind of come back from, unfortunately, being blacklisted for quite a bit. So let me pull this in.
Oh.
I love him too. Damn. Oh.
Better get back to the turbine, man. You'll be fine. Come on. Pass the word on. Every man, fire 3 rounds, and anything looks suspicious to him. On my signal.
Dear God, look at that.
We gotta get back to that turbine. Hang here. Captain Evans, Charlie Company on the ridge. Mom. They're inside the artillery. I need reach.
Wow.
And what stands out about that scene is they're there. And they're like, so I wonder what they're doing. And all of a sudden, they're just coming out of the woodwork. I mean, wow. Incredible.
And you
Yeah.
see their belt feeding that M60. Each belt of ammunition is 27 feet long, hence the expression, give them the whole 9 yards.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, Mike. Whew. On fire tonight, my friend, buddy.
Lots of-
That's pretty good.
Lots of
I like
stuff.
that one. I really like
Wow,
that one. Go on. The Deborah Winger one's good. I like that one. That's a great fact right there. Yeah. All right. Very cool. Yeah, and that was when we were soldiers. Maybe I'm off a little bit. I want to say that was you started to see Mel Gibson kind of branching out and doing some more things, starting to make a little bit of a comeback there, out of his dark era. And I just thought he was fabulous in that film. I really did. Yeah.
And then Val, what was the one he did with Andrew Garfield? Not
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Hacksaw
Heartbreak Ridge. That's Clint Eastwood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Hacksaw Ridge is a great movie.
Heartbreak Ridge was another one that we always
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
every damn line
Yeah.
to your friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drop your socks. You pull another suckhead play like that, the only thing that's going to beat you to the hospital is the headlights of the ambulance you're on. I mean, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fubar. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You can't tell me. I mean, it was around before that, but man, at least, growing up watching that, like, oh, yeah, we use that term all the time. Yeah, very cool. Awesome. We got Kelly saying Netflix has Special Forces, toughest forces on Earth right now. Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. We'll have to check into that. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, interesting. Awesome. All right. Well, let's check out some films by era, and I think what we'll do is we'll start off with some Marine films. All right. So I'm sorry, by era, by branch. So we talked about Apocalypse Now a little bit. Just got done talking about Heartbreak Ridge, and I don't know, maybe that seems a little bit dated. That was based off of Grenada, but I got a soft spot for that film. But it is a Clint Eastwood film. But between him and Stitch Jones, and I mean, just some pretty awesome stuff. You talk about a bunch of
SharkCon this year.
Yeah, I know.
I'm taking my Heartbreak Ridge poster now. Oh yes, sir.
Oh man, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. Yeah, and yeah, you remember when they all decided they weren't gonna toe the line anymore, and they got the big dude, the Swede, to come. Swede. And the arm bars, put your chin up.
Yeah.
Knocks that guy out.
That guy used to play for the Chiefs. The Swede. He used to play for the Chiefs.
Oh, did he really?
Nice.
Oh, did he?
Nice.
Yeah, that was a big dude, man. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, Sergeant Gunny Highway. Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
Give any serviceman discounts. Too bad.
Your old lady does.
Now I have to watch that tonight.
We got Victor chiming in. Michael J. Fox should never be in a war film. You know what, though? That was not a bad film. Yeah.
I didn't think that was
not
a bad film
at all.
either.
Yeah.
No.
I thought he was good in it. I
Yeah.
thought he
Good.
was fine.
Yeah, and Sean Penn. Yeah, obviously. Very
Oh,
good.
jeez, Sean Penn.
Yeah.
That's a rough. By the way, that's a rough, unpleasant film to watch.
That is
It is.
you're absolutely
Casualties of
right.
War. That's
It
a
is.
rough one.
You
really
are
is.
absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Born on the 4th of July was an amazing film. You
Yeah.
know, you heard about it for the longest time, and it kind of got pushed off. But you have your mainstays like Full Metal Jacket. First thing I ever owned on DVD. I don't know why. We bought a DVD player, and I was like, I have to get Full Metal Jacket on DVD. Maybe the jungle scenes, stuff like that. But the soundtrack, but yeah, incredible film. Yeah. And Sansa Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
John Wayne bites it in the end, unfortunately.
Spoiler alert! I haven't seen it.
Oh, you're kidding? Really? I haven't
What?
seen it. I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Oh, my goodness.
The drive-in that I lived next to used to do on the 4th of July weekends. They would do Dusk Till Dawn. It was an all-weekend event, and they would play any and every military film you can think of. And I specifically remember staying awake for that one. Yeah.
Good one. Great film.
Yeah. We got Terry Foster Thomas chiming
Hey,
in,
Tara.
saying love Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, great movie. Yeah, absolutely was. Yeah. Yeah. Killing Fields. Does Killing Fields count? I would say. I mean, it's a Vietnam
Yeah.
era film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, definitely. Yep. All right. Terry's saying hello, girl. Yeah. All right. So let's delve into how about some naval films? Naval films. Yeah, definitely.
Now we're talking about Janie's family because we were Navy. Still Navy. We still
A lot
have,
of
still have
U-boat
people in the Navy.
films. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of U-boat films, definitely some Navy SEAL films, and a lot of films that I don't have mentioned here. Like I can remember like going through the 80s. That's when you saw like you saw the Navy SEALs. You saw a lot of like that Black Ops kind of stuff. That was real popular films at the time. Also coming out of the 80s and the 90s, more like this submarine films. Crimson Tide, which was a fabulous film. Hunt for Red October. U-571 was a very good film. I mean, it really was well done, well written.
Was it at Universal or was it at Disney or at the Hollywood Studios? I don't remember where I saw it, but one of those studios had the actual model, like you would do for film, was the submarine, and that sucker was long.
Yeah,
and it was for underwater shots. And
sure.
I remember seeing that. They had it like on a wall or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Active John Bon Jovi was in that movie.
He was. And you know what? And he was good. He really was. Because when I first saw John Bon Jovi's going to be in a World War II film, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. He was good.
He was good. Yeah.
He really was good. Yeah. Yeah. Midway. Now I think that's like the 79 version. It's been like what, 3-4 Midways now? You had the original, in the 70s it was redone, and then it was just redone just a couple years ago. Did you guys see the newest one?
That's the censor round version.
Yeah.
So that would have been 70s then, yeah. It was like late 70s, I think it was the second time it was redone. But
78.
Is that what it was? Yeah. Cool.
PT-109.
PT-109 was a great. Was that redone at one time? Or another movie based off of the same story?
I don't think so, Mike.
It's like, it's Cliff Robertson is JFK.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And if you go down when I went to Sea Camp back as a little kid, we snorkeled on the same island that they made that film in the Fort Keys.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
So we got to see that film location of PT-109.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then I saw Barracuda and crapped my pants.
No, literally, right?
Literally.
That's what kept them away.
Yeah, exactly.
Under Siege. Under Siege was a very good film.
Oh gosh, get my pies out of the oven.
Yeah. Under Siege was a good film. Yeah. We got.
That was hilarious.
Robert chiming in. Yep, Hunt for Red October is so awesome. I saw that story from one guy where they left playing on a plane while it was landing. Yeah, incredible movie. Yeah. American Sniper. I was a little worried. Big Office fan. I'm like, can this guy do action? And he pulled it off.
Yeah.
In fact, he's back around doing the
Jack Ryan Ghost War.
Jack Ryan series again.
Yeah. I saw the movie last week.
Wait, American Sniper is not.
That's Chris Kyle.
American Sniper's.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but
Jack Ryan.
He did 13 hours, 12 hours, something like that. Yeah.
13 hours. 13 hours. I think it's 13 hours, right? That's what it's called. 13 hours. Yeah.
And it was not just.
That was a good movie. Michael Bay directed that.
Yeah, and it wasn't just him from The Office. It was also what's the other guy's name? He played. It was Pam's fiance. I don't know. I don't know. The guy who played Pam's fiance.
Pam's fiance.
He was in it. Yeah.
He was in he's been in a couple of movies, that guy. He was in Greenland, that movie Greenland with that disaster film. Yeah, he's been. I saw him in a bunch of stuff. The boyfriend. He was
in I forget the movie. It was the premise was it was a little boy who had superhuman powers like Superman, except the kid was demented.
Demented.
He played the dad in that. He tried to kill the kid. He tried to shoot him, but it was like Superman gone bad at a young age. Yeah.
What was it
film.
called? Red. Oh man, what was it called?
Just a single word, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Bradley Cooper, American Sniper. That was my fault. I was getting them confused. It kind of looks like Krasinski from the side in that shot. Yeah.
It's
Very cool.
called Brightburn, Nate.
Brightburn.
The film.
Yep.
There you go. Exactly, Robert. Brightburn.
Yeah.
The evil Superman movie. That's what I call it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, let's how about, since we're on the Navy, why don't we pull a Navy clip in here? Does that sound good? All right.
It's not the Village People, is it?
It's not McHale's Navy. It's not Periscope Down. Sorry, I tried to stay away from parodies.
Periscope Down is my favorite. I mean, the guy that makes the whale noise is just crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody get Buckman. It's just great.
And the only thing he did close to that made me almost laugh as hard was when in Dumb and Dumber, when he's the Pennsylvania State Policeman, he drinks a bottle of urine and he goes,
Hallelujah.
There's a fingernail in my coffee. I'm sorry, sir. The Band-Aid was holding the fingernail on.
In the Navy with that great lyric, they're signing up new seamen fast. Right. God.
So I'm going to bring in a clip from what is undisputedly, I believe, was said to be the most accurate depiction of naval warfare ever put on film, and that is.
Run up the colours.
Aye, sir.
Load for the log, Mr. Watt. Engaged enemy frigate at 6 bells. Straight at him, Mr. Mode.
Straight at him, sir.
Hell! Leave the bloody swords. Get the captain silver below.
She's not in range yet. Stand fast till she's close enough.
Close with him amidships.
Midships in, sir.
God's sake, don't drop anything. Hold your position.
Hold your position, turret now.
Hold steady, boys. Hold steady.
We'll shut them out.
Pullings, sir. Davies, Jemmy, get Mr. Pullings below. Aye, sir. Mr. Blakeney, pass the word for the captain. Aye.
Clear the forward midway.
Poor side of the floor.
On the uproar.
Hit that mast. Hit the mast. You hit the mast and you're done.
You know what gets me about that? And Master and Commander, I'm sorry, the movie, by the way, one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
It's not the, shooting at each other with the guns. It's not the sailing ships trying to get. It's all the damn debris.
Mhm.
Every time a shot goes off, the splinters of wood and then the fragments of things that are flying through the air. I mean, and they said in large, that's usually what most of the injuries would come from. And just something you don't think about.
No. And it's interesting to see that there's a wonderful ship of that era. That's called, I think it's called the Constitution, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Coast Guard trains on that, and it's full sail boat.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin got to train in the Coast Guard on that boat, full sail, everything. Yeah.
Well,
that's impressive.
So interesting fact, but it's obviously a fictitious movie. It's somewhat based on an actual British admiral, but the boat, the French boat, the Aileron or whatever it was called that they were tracking down, was based off of the boat you're talking about, the good old Ironsides, because it was really fast. It had that double hull, And yeah, when they would shoot at the thing, they would use what made it so impenetrable is they were using wasn't white oak. It was a type of live oak from here in the States, only found in the southern part of the States. And it was just so dense, the damn shot would bounce off the sides half the time. That's why they call it old iron sides. Yeah.
Right. That, see, I like seafaring like that. So that just intrigues me. You know, especially during the Revolutionary War. You know, what is it? 1 by land, 2 by sea.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very cool. Awesome.
See, I know my history.
Let's get into some Army films here. How's that sound? Oh, here, I got to make sure I leave it in here this time. There we go.
Please? Okay.
Army films. Yeah, so some we've talked about before. The Great Escape. How have we not talked about that film yet? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know, Steve McQueen gets his motorcycle stuck and you got to figure out how to get out of there. And, you know, and yeah. Great film. Yeah. Lone Survivor. I got to say, when I watched that was pretty harrowing. You know, that's a small unit. You guys haven't seen that one? Wow. Yeah. That's
it's a great movie.
There, you know? Yeah. Yep. Very cool. Yeah, and Platoon. I mean, not just the movie, but the soundtrack of it. I mean, it just was really rolled out that whole era of bringing back that idea of like people falling back in love with the '60s. Classic rock coined itself as a phrase. I mean, really, I think really helped kind of rush that era back in. Black Hawk Down. That was a tough one too.
Oh, that's good. That's a great one.
I ranked that in there with Lone Survivor as far as watching someone, you know, wondering how on earth they came back from that. And then you wonder how mentally they ever came back from those situations, you know? Yeah. Very cool. And then, of course, Saving Private Ryan, because you can never say enough about that, you know? Yeah. Very cool. Awesome. Well, I'm going to pull in a clip here, if you don't mind. I'm going to pull one in from my favorite film, and I got to preface people at home because there is some language in this one. And I should have probably said some beginning show. We got some graphic clips coming in here. So, but
oh, I did it again.
But,
Shut up now.
Hilarious. I love it.
I haven't. I mean, I you know, I MacGyver this thing anyway every Thursday. And so it's not wanting to work. So
that's awesome.
I'll just hold it.
All right, here we go. A little bit of, and this is a scene. This is a scene of a Sherman tank going up against a tiger. So here we go. Another tense scene.
Contra, you shoot the son of a bitch. He's lined up on Roy. God damn it! I said fire. Fire! God damn it! Fuck! Roy's gone. We're all that's left. It's up to us now. Gordo, get around him. Put us on his backside. Get behind him. We can kill him. Go, go, go. God damn it! Switch your manual. Fight, boy, you stay to fight. I'm hit it. On what? Stay what? Step around. All right, you gotta outrun that gun. No, I got it. Fire. Put it down. Right side. Bible, put it up his ass when the armor's thin. I know to fucking hit him. On you bear. Hold the line. Shit. God damn it, I cut the ass. We're moving too fast. It's not that fucking easy. Come on, boy, stay on it. When I say back up, you back up, left stick. All right. Bible, stand by. I'll call the shot. Roger! Roger, now, reverse! Left stick. Bible, steady. Steady. Come on, keep looking out. Come on, Bible. Motherfucking shoot it.
intensity of some of those scenes in these movies. I mean,
Yeah.
and what gets me with some of these is you see the infallibility of some of these people. They screw up, they miss, they make bad decisions, and it happened, but it's the little increments of intensity. For example, Bible, who's the one who's the gunner in the tank. Every time I watch that film, you watch his foot. All his foot does is shake the entire damn film. He's just itching just to hit the next round off, or wondering if it's the right one. Saving Private Ryan. How many times do you pay attention to his hand doing this? And he's dead when his hand stops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just stuff like that. That those little cues that they put in those parts. You're just like, oh my God, I could not imagine. It's just someone definitely of a higher caliber than myself went through those instances. So incredible stuff. Yeah, awesome. Very good. We got a couple comments in here. We got Robert. Wasn't there a shooting at the screening of Lone Survivor? I don't know. Man, not familiar. Was there really?
I think there was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Kelly saying they discussed the Black Hawk Down incident on that Special Forces show. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Okay, Kel.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Nice. All right. Excellent. Well, let's move on to the Air Force.
Yep.
Air Force. And I want to, I don't know about you guys, 80s was the era of the Air Force movies. You guys agree?
I agree with that. Yeah.
Iron Eagle.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man. Iron. You know what? Did you know they made like 3 or 4 of those?
Yeah, they did.
I had no idea. I love the first
they
one.
did a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea.
He could have turned his mic off.
That was being robbed in his room.
I think he's being attacked by family members, and everybody hears it. Everybody came for the ziti and meatballs.
Yeah. Flight of the Intruder, phenomenal film. I mean, oh man, watching those bombing raids at nighttime and stuff, incredible stuff. What was the one that Mel Brooks did? Oh, geez, not Mel Brooks. I'm sorry, was it Mel Gibson? I think it was Mel Gibson and 80s actor. They went down, they crashed. It was during Vietnam.
Oh, Air America?
Air America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Air America.
Was
Robert
that
Downey Jr.
Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
Was it Downey? I wasn't sure if it was him or not. Is that who it was?
Mel replaced Sean Connery.
Oh, no kidding. Really?
Because if you watch the interview with Connery after the Oscars, talking to, I think, Barbara Walters or someone, he said he's getting ready to go on his next project, Air America. But
oh wow. Another fact up there, my friend, buddy. But you're knocking them out of the park here tonight with some of these. I still like the machine gun one the best. That's a fact I got to remember. Come on, hardware facts. You got to, yeah.
That was cool.
Very cool. James is chiming in and saying, yeah, I believe there was definitely 4 Iron Eagle films. I've got to go back and find the rest of them now.
Yeah,
I remember 2. I don't remember any after that.
Yeah.
Never say die.
I did not like those films.
The first one was good.
Come on.
First one was good.
First one was good.
First one's okay. Yeah, all right.
Come on, it was the air. I mean, come on.
Top Gun for for the
yeah.
For the Joe Sixpack crowd.
Okay, but I have a confession to make.
Okay.
I am not a Top Gun fan. I'm not.
Me either.
I just, there's only so much I can listen of Kenny Loggins going into the danger zone. I can't. Caddyshack, yes. I can't. And no. Now to see Val Kilmer in the second one, as sick as he is, I got to give props to that though. When he came back as Iceman, so
it's not that I dislike
40 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's not that I dislike Top Gun. I just didn't. I didn't like it as much as, I mean, people went bonkers over that movie when they found out he was making a follow up to it. I mean, the world was on fire, and
Yeah.
I didn't sit and watch it until it was way after it was out because I wasn't going to theaters to see it because whatever. And I was so impressed, number one, with Tom Cruise because I'm not a real big Tom Cruise fan, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Like some of his stuff, but after seeing and reading about what he did, and then watching the film, tons of respect. And honestly, I like Maverick better than the original one. I really did. Yeah, but it's just me. Yeah.
I begged to play Top Gun in my theater, and I thought I was going to get it. And then the vice president of the company that didn't know a lot about movies came back from a screening and told me he had just seen the greatest movie ever, and you're going to play it all summer. So while my competition played Top Gun from May to September, I played Cobra for 2 weeks.
No.
Terry, you should have went to his movie theater, honey.
Cobra.
Got that
Oh my
Stallone
God.
going on.
Although I can't tell you how bad I wanted that 49 Merc from that.
Oh, yeah.
Movie. Wow, man, I wanted the
Oh,
Merc,
yeah.
man. Are you kidding? Yeah. Oh my gosh. After we're off, I'll tell you a little story about my connection with that movie and how I just about wrecked a car. I'll tell you that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Very cool. Kelly's chiming in and saying, my dad was Air Force and I love both Top Gun and Iron Eagle. I grew up on them though. Yeah. No, I didn't dislike them. I didn't, to me, it wasn't like, I don't know, the over the top film that I thought it was. Yeah. I had a kid who came through school probably 15, 17 years ago. As a matter of fact, the guy just retired. And we would do like career days and stuff like that. And he came in. We knew that he flew planes. He flew for UPS. Didn't quite know what his background was. Turns out he was one of the top guns in the program. And he brought in VHS tapes from them shooting inside at the time. I think he was in 14, either 14 or 16. I think it was the 14. And of the VHS videos that they were taking while he was out on training flights and stuff. He was the real deal. Yeah.
See,
You'd never
that
know.
I'd want to see.
Yeah.
I'd want to see.
Oh, he was playing them for us. I mean, it was
Yeah.
amazing watching the flybys and stuff like that. And
I mean,
he just retired not too long ago. Flew for UPS for years. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. I guess maybe because my cousin played it over and over and over again. I just got sick and tired of it. But I quote, negative Ghost Rider all the freaking time.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I say it at work all the time. Girls can tell you that. And then my best friends will go talk to me, Goose. Okay, we quote it so much, but I just, that's it.
Yeah.
I think Rob Riggle was a pilot too.
I think
Was
so.
he? I mean, he was military. We showed him, but I didn't know. Wow, he was a pilot. No kidding. Wow. Yeah, he's a funny dude too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, some of the stuff that he's done and some of the hysterical. Yeah. Well, Robert's chiming in saying I thought Top Gun 2 Maverick was
a lot
better.
of people
Well,
said that.
good for you, Robert, because I've got a little clip here for you, buddy. So why don't we share that in? I'm going to share this one live off of YouTube here. We're going to play a little shot of that here, guys. Let me bring that in. All right, here we go.
Tell me when you see smoke in the air. Smoke in the air, smoke in the air. Hang on. Yeah, man, splash one, splash one. Here comes another one. Blue Extra flares! No, no, no! Splitting the throttles? Coming around. Ugh. Give me tone, give me tone. You got it, man, you got it. Taking a shot. What the?
There we go. Oh yeah,
Wow. Wow.
good stuff there. Yeah. Again, intensity. And I always pick up on little nuances, and that's the first film I ever saw guys flying, and when they're turning, they put their hands up on the canopy. Notice that? Like trying to push up against because of the G forces.
Yeah.
They both do that there. I've never seen that before. And they wear those pressurized suits, and they have to practice how they breathe and stuff so they don't pass out. But yeah, pushing on a canopy to keep himself in place. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're there. He's probably wiping the puke off from the guy that was actually flying the plane. So they could get the rest of it. We don't want to reshoot this.
Wipes it off, goes this way, wipes off again.
Very cool.
True.
Yeah. Well, Val, I know you got to get going, buddy. But before you do go, we need to quickly here, if I can get my act together. We do want to wish you a happy birthday, buddy. We know that today's Val's
That's
birthday.
about as wide as I am, too. Thank you, everyone.
Happy birthday to Val. Today's Val's birthday. He's out in California visiting some family and friends, and he decided he wanted to stop in and hang out with us tonight. So I appreciate you coming out and spending some time with us on your birthday, Val. So very cool, man.
Thank you.
So
I'll
now
be
you
at the
can.
Jaws exhibit tomorrow, so I'll be reporting on that.
All right. And now you're 18, so you'll be able to stay out past midnight tonight. You can break that curfew. There you go.
I'm actually 21 for the. I'm 21 for the third time.
Hey, there you go.
Add it up.
There you go. Hopefully someone's buying you around then. But yeah, so
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope so.
Well,
Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
Everybody's wishing you a happy birthday here tonight. So
Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
cool.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Absolutely. Very cool. All right. And to be honest with you, that's about where we're gonna hang our hats up here tonight as well.
I do want to say one thing that, well,
Go ahead.
a little, yeah. So even though we have spent this hour or so talking about war movies, let's not forget about that. There were certain situations to where people came back and made comedy out of that. So there was a lot of good comedy movies too that took place. If you want to talk about the Korean War, we had MASH, Swing Shift in World War II, along with 1941. So you have to kind of take the good with the bad, at least a little bit. I don't want our show to go, oh, we were down in the dumps or not. No, it's a very serious subject. We're very, very grateful for those who have served, who've passed on, and without them, we would not be here. Point blank.
True.
So thank you so much for your service.
Thank you, everyone, for your service.
Thank you very everybody, everyone, anyone that you know. Mike, want to thank you. We got people on the page. John Whippler, who the guy that brought us the Yellow Barrels, lifelong. He's like 3 generations deep military. So to anyone and everyone who has put themselves out there and put it online for it, that's what we dedicate this show to. So
and a lot also, that's true, and a lot of other military, because you got to remember there was Captain Dale Dye. He served in the military and he turned out to be an actor. There was another actor by the name, they used to call him Gunny, but I can't remember what his real name was. But he was in The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox as a.
It's Lee Army.
Lee Army, yeah.
Lee Army, yeah.
Then he became an actor. So kind of full circle.
Yep.
Very cool stuff. Very nice. Well, Val, we got James wishing you a happy birthday, and Kelly as well. Saying happy birthday.
You, Kelly.
And say hello to
I will see Victor tomorrow. Yep. Thank you.
Awesome. Very cool stuff. Well, guys, we're going to kind of hang it up right there as far as our show goes, but we also have another birthday we wanted to touch on from this past week, and that is the very own Joe Al, someone we all had the pleasure of meeting and coming across last summer at the 50th, and Mr. Alves himself.
I'll see him tomorrow.
Awesome.
I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Well, why don't you show him his happy birthday video that we put together for him, because that's what's going to take us out tonight. So
Yeah.
if you have it,
Send me that video and I will. Send it to me. Yeah.
all right. All right.
Happy
So-
birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday,
birthday,
Joe.
Joe.
Yep, Victor's chiming in. Yep, happy 90th birthday. Yeah, pretty cool.
90th, that's
Yeah,
right.
about that. Yeah. So we're gonna have that little birthday video kind of take us out. I'll pull that video in full screen. I'm going to remove us. So I just want to say thank you guys for joining. I want to thank, in
See you
all
guys.
sincerity, everyone involved in the forces, past, present, for your time and service. You mean a lot to an awful
Thank
lot.
you.
And those
More
who are
so than we
serving
realize.
now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very much so.
Cheers, guys.
All right. Have yourselves a good one. And we'll be back next Thursday with some Jaws people from Amity Island itself. So tune in next week. And again, check us out on YouTube and Spotify. Like and subscribe, please. Okay. All right. Let me pull us out and I will pull in. Here we go.